if I tell you what she's in for, are you not going to tell the captain? Do you promise? Yeah? Well, it was a murder mystery in Broadway, to be specific. Show happened, lights were on, flickering, the audience were cheering, first time probably seeing the play, someone brought the kids in, the actors came on stage, and there was a very specific request in the storyline, so they all in the script were told that they were gonna die. So, one by one, like blocks of dominoes, they went down. And what people didn't know is the whole time people were acting dead. They were actually dying. See that girl in red? She actually killed them. Yeah, no one realized, the sounds, the gunshots in the queue were very loud. No one could tell, really, when you think about it. So not until the play was over, people actually realized that she was killing them. See, it's quite weird to think about it, because in the court case, even when you spoke to her, she was very mentally collected. She was very calm, responsive. You couldn't really tell. I mean, a person like that could walk past you on the street. And that's the thing, you don't really know, do you?
I knew who I was when they found me. I knew my family and friends would be worried. I just wanted to fold up and stop. I didn't want to think anymore. I wasn't Spencer Hastings for almost a full day, and no one else showed up to take the job, so so I guess I'm stuck with it. I'm sorry, this can't be very entertaining. There are people here with real problems. Just like me, I guess. I fell when I was running through the woods. I fell and I saw the ground. And I saw my hand and my sleeve. And that little button on my sleeve. And an old acorn. And I said to myself, okay, if this is the last thing that you see, I can handle that. I'm done. I've had enough. But it wasn't the last thing I saw. I just kept going and going. How do you keep going when the worst thing has happened? What do you have to change inside to survive? Who do you have to become? I'm sorry. You don't know me. You won't understand.
Because I know what it feels like to get hurt. Because I know what it feels like when no one understands. Because once, not that long ago, I was a girl at a party. and I had a little bit too much to drink. And I ended up in a car with a bunch of guys, and things happened. Bad things. The only difference is we never got to where we were going. The only difference is the car we were in crashed that night. And all the boys walked away. They walked away without a scratch and left me like this. Later, someone said it was a miracle that I survived, but it wasn't a miracle. I survived because I had a job to do. People talk about karma. They talk about it like it's this abstract thing. It's not. I am karma.
Tia, listen to me. I find it hard to be open like this. You know, it's difficult for me to say things that are on my mind. I don't know, I grew up in an environment it didn't really connect like that. And I think about things I shouldn't think about. And there's all this shit in my head running constantly and frustrates me. God, I feel like such a bitch for saying this. But that's my problem. I don't want to be soft. I hate being soft. Oh, sorry, I'll just tell you. Over these past couple of weeks, I've been thinking about how much I love you and how I want to grow old with you and how I want to spend time with you, and one day we're going to have to say goodbye to each other, and it's fucking me up. Because I don't know how I'm supposed to find you again.
Human beings are pathetic. Everything human beings do ends up bad in the end. Everything good we make is built on something monstrous. Nothing lasts. We certainly won't. We've been around for about 100,000 years, and we will not last for the next 200. So you want to know what we have to look forward to? What will define the next 200 years? Religions will become brutalized. Crime rates will go hysterical. Everybody will become addicted to internet sex. There'll be riots in the street. There'll be famine. There'll be floods. There'll be fires in the major cities of the Western world. It's happening already. It's happening now. Every year, hundreds die from floods in the Indian monsoon season. Africans from Senegal wash up on the beaches of the Mediterranean. Fucking get looked after by guilty liberal holidaymakers. Fucking Somalians wait in hostels in Malta or prison islands north of Australia. The education system will become battered. The healthcare service unsustainable. The police force is unmanageable. The government's corrupt. There will be nuclear war. Massive depletion of resources on every level. So if you think I'm bothered by you calling me names, Bennett, you little boy, you must be fucking kidding yourself.
I really believe it now when I tell people. I've got this story, this whole routine about where I grew up and what I did at college, and which 16-year-old boys broke my heart. And I made myself believe it. When I first started seeing Rachel, my girlfriend, I remember thinking, there's no way. There's no way I can keep up this pretense for my entire life. Surely the truth is going to emerge at some point. Well, I am both impressed and depressed by how easy that became. I remember reading somewhere about this type of anaesthetic, propofol or something like that. They use it in operations. Instead of blocking the pain, it interrupts the part of the brain that stores memory. So, in the operating room, paralysed, pain is felt, it's just not remembered. And I remember that idea terrified me. Pretty bleak notion for sure, but I'm starting to think that's just where we're at as people. Call me jaded, but that doesn't even shock me anymore. Guess it's just the kind of shit that we're willing to accept. There's a lesser evil. So, I lie. Every day, I lie to her. I lie because I love her. I lie because she makes me happy. And I try to convince myself that what she doesn't know